How are we doing, everyone?
Good.
Very good.
Good. I had such a fun time watching Metal Lords. Inspired me to become more of a metalhead myself. So thank you. Thank you all. First, Jaeden, when the story starts, Kevin seems more interested in appeasing his best friend than in the music itself necessarily. Can you talk about his journey over the course of the film?
Yeah. It was a lot of fun to see him grow and to see him actually discover this music and find himself within it. And Hunter didn't know this, but by giving him this key to metal and this feeling of empowerment, he used that boosted confidence to stick up for himself against Hunter. And yeah, he really just became more comfortable in his skin because he found this genre of music which really spoke to him.
Absolutely. And Hunter, of course, from the start is very into the music and is like an encyclopedia of knowledge. What speaks to him about this genre of music, Adrian?
I think my dad said something which really helped me right before we started filming, where he was talking about metal, and he said that metal is unironic, and a lot of the way that especially young people today, we're all quite ironic. We all hide a little bit behind irony, which is totally fine. I do it all the time. I don't think Hunter fully gets that, and I don't think he's interested in that. And I think he's interested in something being felt with your whole chest and with your whole heart. And metal is 100% that. So I think he likes that.
I love that. Yeah, sincerity is definitely a word I would use to describe Hunter. Isis, I loved Emily's arc. I feel like we don't really get to see people struggling with issues like her. Can you talk about approaching this character from the perspective of dealing with IAD and how it was handled in the script?
It was one of the first things when I was offered the part was I spoke to Peter, our wonderful director, about is there, what are we saying is going on with Emily? And he was very much like, we're not going to give her a diagnosis. She's just a girl living in the world that we live in today. And sometimes that makes her angry, and that's totally understandable. And I really liked that, rather than giving her some like a label of this is what she is and she gets pills for it and that's that. It was nice to just sort of, she's just a human being, and a young person in this world. It was really fun to get to play her. Yeah, I feel very lucky to have got to play Emily.
Wonderful. Now, I don't know how much experience each of you had with metal before the film, but after having gone through it, is there a band you would recommend to someone who's getting into the music? Jaeden, if you want to start.
Metallica is a good intro band, I think. What else? Black Sabbath is also more mellow, and then you can get into the hard stuff.
Adrian, who would you recommend?
Yeah, I'd say Black Sabbath, especially because they were kind of the first people to do it. They were the first big people to do it, and like Jaeden said, it's a little bit mellow is a good word, and also it's political, and they wear it on their sleeve, and I think that's really cool. Yeah, I'd say Black Sabbath.
Do you have any other options, Isis?
I was going to say Black Sabbath.
Black Sabbath wins. Well, thank you all so much. I love the film. I cannot wait for everyone to get to watch it and hopefully, join together in enjoying some really cool music and some really cool kids.